I will record and upload it. Okay, so okay, dear students, so I am having this services here. If you click the services tab, I am having a database. Okay, so if you click this database, it will show all the database services, drivers and everything. So here is, I am having Java databases and drivers. See, this is what the driver we have, MySQL connector and everything. Okay, so what you want to do is right click on the database and click new connection. Okay, choose the driver which you are able to connect from your NetBeans and MySQL. Okay, so from this MySQL connector, I am using MySQL. If you have used Oracle, you can choose this Oracle driver and PostgreSQL, and any other new drivers you can add it as a jar file. Okay, and here I am going to connect my NetBeans from MySQL. Okay, so MySQL driver. Okay, so automatically I am having a driver file here. See this, dear students, see this connector version, MySQL connector Java 5.1. This is very important. If you want to add any other jar file, you can add it here. Okay, you just download it and you can add it here. If it is okay, you can proceed with this. Okay, and then here you want to provide the connection strings. Okay, my host is localhost, it is automatically fetched. Okay, my host is localhost and port is 3306. I am connecting to my phpMyAdmin. And database, what is the database? Demo DB. Okay, is my database, and username is root. I don't have any password for my phpMyAdmin. Okay, and just test the connection. See, the connection is successful. You should get this, dear students. Okay, you should get this connection is successful. If you have any errors, like this will display the error like this. See, connection established, cannot establish a connection to JDBC localhost because there is some errors, because my database name is wrong. Okay, so I just given demo DB. Okay, and test connection. Okay, the connection is successful now. Okay, you should note down the host and port number and database and root. Okay, so these database is inside my localhost 3306 port, which is WAMP database. Okay, WAMP, examp. Okay, this is my examp port number 3306. Okay, my WAMP port number is WAMP. My WAMP port number is 3307. Okay, so inside this localhost 3306 XAMPP database, I am having DemoDB. Just now we have created. Okay, and if the connection is succeeded, give next. I don't have any schema now. Okay, and this is actually the connection string, dear students. Okay, this is what we have given inside up to this question mark. Okay, JDBC MySQL localhost colon 3306 demo DB. Up to this we will give inside our this driver manager, in this driver connection, get connection. Okay, so if you have any problem, you just can copy from this. Okay, you just can copy from this and you paste it here. Okay, so here JDBC MySQL localhost 3306, the same thing. Okay, whatever we have given manually, that will get generated. See, in the left panel I am having another service, okay, which is JDBC. You can also have services for your WAMP and also your XAMPP. Whatever the services, whatever the databases you have, application you have, you can create the connection for all the databases in this database services and you can use it from it. Okay, see, if you expand this, I am having all the database inside. See here, what are all the databases we have inside our XAMPP MySQL. I am having, see, this is the demo DB just now we have created, and CACB and rule. Okay, so whatever the databases you have. Okay, if you expand this database, okay, this has some tables, views and procedures. See, demo DB on database is created. Up to now I don't have any tables inside this. Okay, next what I'm going to do is creating the table. You know how to create the table, right? Yes, what is the query to create a table? Yes, dear students, what is the query? What is the query to create a table? Yes, what is the query to create a table? Okay, fine, I am not. Yeah, yes, ma.
Create table name.
Yeah, very good. So create table, okay. I'm just going to have table 1, okay, or else emp table. Okay, so inside this emp table, what are the fields? You should mention the fields here. Okay, that is very important. Okay, emp id. Okay, emp id is you can fix this as varchar or integer based on the requirement. I'm just going to fix this as integer of 5 or 10 size is enough, and emp name is varchar. Okay, so in this varchar I'm just going to fix the size 50, and then emp salary. Okay, varchar of salary is an integer, right? Integer or float, you can give anything. Okay, so I'm just going to give in integer. Okay, so integer and 10. Okay, that's it. Okay, so next same thing, table created. Okay, so statement dot execute update, you are creating the statements, and inside this I am writing the statement for creating the table. This will execute it. Okay, so after this it will give you the message that table is created. Okay, so db creation, see here, table created, I don't have any error here. Okay, so if you check this in your service, see in this service I am just checking. Okay, I'm just checking this db demo in this table. You want to refresh it, I think. Yes, refresh it. See, I'm having a m table here, m table with the fields whatever you have created, emp id, emp name, emp salary. Okay, so for just verification you go here and just refresh the page. Okay, say I'm having one table in my demo db. Okay, so inside this I am having emp table. Okay, clear? Then the next step, what is the next step, dear students? Yes, what is the next step? We have created the table. What is the next step?
Enter data to the fields.
Insert the data into database. Okay, so using this statement itself, using this program itself, I'm just going to insert the data. Okay, so using the statement dot update, what you want to do is insert into table. Okay, first you want to define the fields, emp id comma emp name comma emp salary. Okay, so for these fields I want to insert the values. Okay, so values of, inside this you can give the values, like if it is an integer I am just going to give like this, without the double quotes you can give the value. Okay, if it is a name varchar data type, you want to put inside double quotes. Okay, so double quotes, for example, what is this error? Why it is showing this, comma inside this. Okay, so if you have double quotes outside, you can use single quotes. Okay, so that is not a problem. Okay, if you have given the entire query inside the double quotes, for giving a value you can give single quotes here. Okay, and then salary. Okay, and then if you want to execute this, yes, how can I execute this? Yes, for example, if you want the another data, you can give it here. Yes, yes, you can give like this 103. Okay, sure. Okay, so this is how you can write your insert into statements. Okay, so execute update. Okay, so and here in this data inserted data in yes, you can put any message. Okay, so this is how you can insert your data, dear students. Okay, so like I'm just going to execute this program. What is this? You have error in SQL syntax. What is the error? Table. Okay, sorry. I have not mentioned the table name. What is our table name? Emp table. Okay. So you need to mention the insert into emp table. Okay, just execute this. Yes, data insert success. Okay, so dear students, here itself, if I want to display the record from the emp table, what do you want to do? Yes, I want to display the data from my emp table. What I want to do? Yes, what I want to do? See, I just now inserted the value inside my database. Okay, now after inserting it, immediately I want to fetch and display the value. What I want to do here? Yes, how to display the record? Yes, are you getting my point? Yes, dear students. Yes, சொல்லுங்க.
Get string of one.
Before that,
Before that, we have to store it in a variable.
in a variable. In a variable அது. என்னமா? Very good. Result set, because up to this you don't need to use any result set. Okay, you are just sending the value to your database. Now you want to fetch the data from your database and you want to display it here. Okay, so for that you should use a result set. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am having the result set rs equal to, okay, I am having a statement dot, what is it, execute query. Okay, so in this execute query I just can give select star from, what is the table, emp table. Okay, so will I leave this like this? Will I leave all this execute update like this? Yes, and after this you want to display this rs dot next. Okay, inside this you just put system dot out dot println. Okay, so in this you can rs dot get string of 1, rs dot get string of 2, rs dot get string of 3. Okay, so this is how you can display. So now for this execution, okay, so please listen. Shall I leave this statements like this, or did I want to comment this? Yes, are you getting my point? So if I leave this statement like this without commenting this 3 statement, what would be happen? Again all this record will get inserted in your database. Okay, so for that I am just commenting this. Okay, so I'm just putting in a comment. Okay, so I'm just commenting this, or else we'll remove this. Okay, so okay, now execute this. See, I'm having a data here. See, I don't want this. See, I'm having a data here. This is what we have inserted, right? Yes, this is what we have inserted in our database. Okay, clear, dear students, how to create a database, how to use the database, and how to create a table, and how to insert the data. Yes, any doubt in this? Did I want to repeat this? Yes, did I want to repeat this? Next. Yes, any doubt in this?
No,
Yeah,
sir.
next I'm just going to update the data. Okay, so you can update any value. Okay, like, okay, so I'm just going to update this statement dot execute update. Okay, execute update. Inside this you can write the update query. Update. Okay, what is the database name? Emp table set. You can update any value. For example, I'm having, I need to update the employee salary for Kishore. Okay, so I am having the value Kishore there. Okay, so inside this employee table I am having, okay, Kishore. The employee ID is 103. Okay, so I need to update this salary. Okay, so for that, set SALARY salary equal to 30,000. Okay, you should give the condition where emp ID equal to 103. Okay, so after that, after updating this, you can select and display the data. So okay, so this will also update and display the new data. Okay, so see here clearly I am having 103 Kishore, 28,500. Now I am just going to execute this. See, the data is updated to 30,000. Okay, so this is how you can do update. Okay, okay, dear students, any doubt in this? Update emp table, it means that update table name, set which column you are going to update. Okay, and then you want to give the condition, or you can specify the ID using the var class. Okay, for 103 I am going to update emp salary. Okay, any doubt in this?
Sir, can you mention the condition as emp name also?
Yeah, you can also mention, but emp name is not unique, right? In your class you can have 2 or 3 Kishore, right? What you will do at that time? Okay, so emp ID is unique, so that is why the faculty ID, student ID is given. It is not repeated. Okay, it is unique. That is why we are using emp ID, roll number or registration number in this condition. Okay, So if you give Kishore in where condition, it will update 30,000 for all Kishore who are all there inside the company. Okay, clear ma? Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
So any doubt up to this? Any doubt? Yes, any doubt on this? Did you want to repeat any statements, any queries? Yes. Okay. So next, I'm just going to delete any record. Okay. So I'm just going to create the statement. Okay, statement dot execute update. Okay, execute update. Okay, in this, what is the delete query? Delete from emp table. Okay, you can use the where condition here. Okay, like emp id equal to 103. Okay, this is also possible. Okay, so like I just put system.out.println. Okay, so this is also possible. The condition also given, like for example, who are all getting salary above 25,000, I am going to delete all that user. Okay, so for that you can write a condition emp salary greater than 25,000. Okay, greater than or equal to 25 or greater than 25,000. Okay, it will not delete the user who's getting 25,000. Okay, so it will delete greater than 25,000. Okay, so I am having the data here. Okay, so Menaka 25,000, Kokila 25,500, Kishore, it is updated, right? Yes, Kishore is 30,000. Okay, so we'll check this query. Okay, so I'm having M salary. If you give equal to 25,000, what will happen? M salary equal to 25,000. Who are all getting 25,000 salary? Okay, it will delete all the employee record. Okay, so I'm just going to give emp salary greater than 25,000. Okay, so after that I am going to display all the record whatever is remaining available in my table. Okay, see, now I am having only one record. Okay, Menaka 25,000. Okay, so I don't have a record. See, I don't have rest of the records because I have given a condition like that, right? Yes, I have given the condition greater than 25,000. Yes, dear students, any doubt in this? Any doubt up to this? So we have mostly seen all the operation creating database, how to use the database, okay, and how to create a table, and how to insert the record, and how to update the value, and how to delete the value. Okay, clear? Any doubt on this? Did you want to repeat this? Yes, did you want to repeat this? Repeat any query, any doubt in this? Very simple. Okay, once you practice this, okay, it will be very easy for doing any applications. Okay, this is what the foundation, dear students. Okay, from here only you can start developing the applications like this. Okay, like the from here only it will start developing the commercial applications. Once you are very good in this, you can take up any outside projects. Okay, you can connect with any company or any other outsourcing resources. Okay, you can take up the project and you can do. Okay, a simple project, any simple project. Okay, this technologies are very old nowadays when compared to this 2020. Okay, now lot of advanced applications are there, lot of frameworks are there. Okay, so you need to learn that. Okay, so my advice is please learn Java whenever you have a free time. Get into Coursera and learn Java, and please try to complete the Java certification. Okay, that is very important. Nowadays most of the companies are looking for Java candidate.